Good morning, how are we doing? Hope you're good, lads. So at the weekend, I went up to Birmingham and run 2 workshops to help business owners and men on 2 different days create their mission, create direction, create purpose. And I just want to give you the 4 biggest takeaways from those workshops so that they can help you in your journey and your process. So let's get into it. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. I am your host, James Borman, and if you are coming through, then please do let me know. We're Monday, ready to go. Are you ready to go? So guys, if you're coming through, will you let me know whether it's just a love heart or whether it's a comment or whether you're sharing the post. I think it's really important, as I always say on these shows, to interact, to communicate. It kind of helps those videos kind of get seen and kind of helps other guys who are looking for guidance kind of find this page and find some help. All right, so I'm going to go through the 4 biggest takeaways from the workshops, okay? So the first one, they're in no particular order, is simplicity. Now, when you're creating a mission, okay, or a vision, and you are reverse engineering that process so that you're creating something for yourself, I think it's really important to keep things at a really, really simple level. Okay, keeping things at a really simple level. Now, one of the things that we were noticing with a lot of the guys who we were working with, business owners and the men, is that they were really overcomplicating the whole situation. Okay, they were really complicating what they were putting down, and that really led to stress or frustration or becoming blinded to it. And if they weren't at the workshop, it might have even caused them just to stop the process of creating their vision, of creating their purpose and their direction, right? So keeping your plan simple and non-overcomplicated is a great step to be able to create your goals, to create the direction you want your life to go in. You know, just say what comes into your head. Don't try and manifest something that's not there, or think about what someone else is doing. It's just like, in your head, where would you love to be? Okay. Second one is overthinking. Overthinking the plan, going into mega detail, thinking that they can't do something because of a past experience or that a vision is unrealistic. The whole point in creating a mission or a vision is, over a 10-year period, you want to create some direction about where your life is heading. And the idea of that is that you look right into that future. You go into your time machine, you visualize what's happening, and then you reverse engineer that all the way back to what you're going to achieve this week that's going to put you in that right direction. For me, the key part of this whole phase is trying to find out what your year plan is, what your year goal is, so that you can start breaking it down into quarters. And keeping it turbo simple allows you to reduce that overwhelm. And when there's not overwhelm, you tend to show up a lot more. Okay, so the first 2 are keeping it simple, okay, and not overthinking the process. Now, the third one, and if I was going to do them in order, it would probably be this one first: level of self-awareness. Now, one of the biggest things that these lads really, and ladies on the business owners one, got as they were writing out this plan and these goals and these aspirations and the path that they were going to be heading, was the level of self-awareness that, man, I really haven't had any form of direction or purpose before. I haven't gone into it in this much depth. I haven't really understood the process in this situation, okay? And I think what really opened up everyone's eyes was that actually it's like learning to drive a car. When you get in the car for the first time, you kind of think to yourself, oh my God, how am I ever going to learn to drive? Where's the indicators? How do these pedals work? And that's where it was for a lot of the guys at the workshop. you know, and I help them kind of get through their first couple of lessons. But if it was a 5-day workshop, they would come in the next day, just like you get in the car in your next lesson, you're a little bit more comfortable. And you do it again, you're a little bit more comfortable, and again and again. And the idea was, I think they all come to completely complete their 10-year vision. And you can't really do that in one day, but you can learn the mechanics of how to build up to it. So like learning to use the pedals in the car where the indicators are. And then each time you come back to it, it breaks down that mindset in terms of awareness, in terms of becoming conditioned to creating your path, to creating your direction. All right, it becomes a lot simpler, the process. And I think that's where a lot of the guys really had that aha moment, that epiphany. Then the last one was the importance of accountability and reviewing. So why don't we always complete the tasks or goals that we want to achieve? Quite often it's because we don't review the process, so you're not connecting emotionally with it. If you write the best 10-year plan, you spend 4 weeks on it, but then don't ever review it, don't ever connect with it, you are going to lose connection with that plan. You're not going to follow it. If you're in a relationship and you never spoke to your missus, that emotional connection between the two of you would go and you'd break up. It's exactly the same, right? You've got to be able to nurture your plan, your direction, like you nurture a relationship. Accountability, having someone there to say, why aren't you doing what you're doing? Why aren't you doing what you said you would? Why aren't you doing the routines that will help you with your mindset to show up? And these are all key takeaways from the workshop. You know, it's keeping it simple, not overthinking, raising your self-awareness. Okay, review and accountability. Now we're going to be running at least 4 workshops in Birmingham next year, all in Birmingham. We have people coming down from Glasgow, we have people flying in from the Northern Ireland, and if all of those people can make the effort to come to Birmingham, and I'm coming up to meet you halfway, and you guys can meet me halfway. And if you want to build that mission as well, then I will keep you posted on those workshops. They will be on my website as well, and it will be really, really good to catch you there and do the work with you. But our next one, if you want to come along and you want to feel empowered as the guys did when they come along, we have the Remember the Mission seminar, okay? And it's not a workshop, it's a seminar. We've got speakers in there. We've got 2 key speakers. Martin Stapleton, who is a MMA world champ. We've got Dr. Tom Waller, who is a high practitioner in health, international speaker. We've got 3 guys from our mastermind who's going to tell their stories. We've got me, who's going to be talking as well. So it would be really great to see you there on the 27th of November. Okay, if you want to come along, the link's on the brochure somewhere here. But listen, have a great day. Remember, keep it simple. Don't overthink. Keep your self-awareness and your wits about you. And keep being accountable and reviewing. All right, guys, have a great day.